Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then welcome. My name's Christina, and on my channel we talk all things beauty from my own experiences. So if you guys are looking for the best and most honest how-tos and reviews from a consumer's perspective, then make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, as well as leave any comments that you have for me down below. We're doing a foundation, or I guess CC cream demo and kind of review for you guys today. We're doing the IT Cosmetics CC Nude Glow, which is this one right here, versus the regular CC cream, the original. I love this one, so I want to compare the Nude Glow to this. There are a lot of differences between these two, the way that they're marketed and the things that it offers. So if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. This did come out last month, I believe, and it comes in the same shades that the regular CC cream does as well. I think they're all supposed to be pretty comparable, and it retails for $42. I purchased mine at Ulta, and I have the shade Neutral Tan. Now, my regular original CC is medium tan, so the color difference might be pretty obvious. I don't know yet. We will see. Before we get into that, let me read the claims of this and then we'll go over the big differences between the Nude Glow and the original. So it says on the IT Cosmetics website that this is the first 90% skincare CC plus for an instant healthy glow and brighter skin in 4 weeks. The Nude Glow does have niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and green tea extract in it, as well as an SPF 40, and it's marketed as a medium coverage. It also has a disclaimer on the website that all of these claims are based on a 4-week clinical study. You definitely have to use this over time in order to see those brighter complexion results that they're talking about. Obviously, any skincare is going to take some time to really show any results. So I appreciate that they weren't like 90% brighter in 1 week, because then I would have been like, really, guys? Are you sure? I'll pop up a little photo that they have on their website here, just explaining what each ingredient does for you. And the finish is said to be a healthy glow finish, instant brightening for a healthy glow. So they do have a chart on their website where they're comparing all of the CC formulas that they have. They have the regular CC, the CC illumination, the Nude Glow, as well as the CC oil free. Now I think I've used all of these actually, and I wasn't a fan of the illumination. I didn't like the micro sparkles in there. And I also didn't like the matte formula because at the time that I used it, it was just way too dry on my skin. I believe at the time I had more dry skin, and it just it caked up and it flaked a little, and I wasn't a fan of it. So I've always liked the original CC. I have been trying this out. I've worn it about 2-3 times now, and I do like it, so there's that. But I wanted to compare the two and see if it really was a big difference. Now I'm pretty sure the price point is about the same. Yeah, so they are the same price, so they're both $42. And now let's go into the main differences of these two right here. It looks like they aren't the same size, however they are. This is 1.8 fluid ounces, as well as this one right here. And the Nude Glow has 40 SPF, while the original has 50 SPF. Obviously, this does have those skincare ingredients, while this one does not. And this is supposed to be a full coverage versus this, which is going to be your medium coverage. The finish is natural on this, and then this says that it's a healthy glow. So I'm assuming that they're going to be pretty similar in finish. However, this might have a little bit more of that wet look. So personal preference, but I'm pretty sure that you can get the same finish if you powder this one, to be honest. This is marketed towards all skin types, while this one is for normal to dry skin. Now, I do have combo skin, but like I said earlier, I do prefer that more radiant, more healthy, natural finish versus a matte finish right off the bat. I'll put some on the back of my hand so you guys can kind of compare the textures. And like I said, it's not going to be a color match because I wear these at different times during the year. So you can already tell that the warm is more warm and the neutral is more neutral. We have the Nude Glow, which is in neutral tan. And then here we have the medium tan, which is going to be your more warm tan. Let's see what the finish is, or the coverage. So again, here is the original, and then here is the Nude Glow. Obviously, again, different shades, but you can definitely see that the original has more of that coverage. You can see less of my hand there, whereas on this one, you can see a little bit of it, but again, it's not not fully blended out, so you're not seeing what it's gonna look like on the face blended. So let's just do that now. And I'm gonna do the same thing on each side of the face. So I'm gonna prime them the same way, I'm gonna set them the same way so we can really see. I have this Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base right here, and I'm just gonna use this essentially like a moisturizer. I do like this. This has been a newer formula or a newer product for me, but it feels like it works just like a moisturizer. That's probably what it is. But I like it. It's very rich. It feels really nice. And I'm just going to apply this here. Do you guys like my lashes? I'm using Lash Link's lash ribbons, and they're essentially cluster lashes. I've been testing cluster lashes out for my wedding, which is next Friday. Oh my goodness, when am I filming this? It's Tuesday, and next Friday is my wedding, April 29th, and I'm so excited. We're just getting everything, you know, wrapped up and confirmed and finished and all of that stuff. So this side, I'm going to do Nude Glow, and then this side, I'm going to do Original. So it'll be this right here. I like to apply the CCs with a brush, and then I'll blend it out with my sponge. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll start off with the Original. This is something that I am very familiar with. This is one of my go-tos. It's just so easy to use. It's like a no fail for me. Whenever I'm helping customers out at Ulta, I always recommend this one if they're unsure and they just want something that looks healthy and natural, but it gives them a nice put together finished look. So I love this, and I love how lightweight it feels. I know some people think that it feels greasy, but I don't know. It's just personal preference, honestly. I've been wearing this CC cream for years now, and every formula they've come out with, I haven't been a huge fan other than the Original. So when they came out with the Nude Glow and I tried it, I was really excited that I wasn't totally turned off by it. Super easy to blend here. You could probably blend this out with your fingers and then finish it off with a sponge or a brush, but to get the most out of it, I like using my brush. So that's one very like thin layer of the Original here, and I'm sure you guys have seen this a ton. Again, this is in the shade medium tan, and I know that they expanded their collection since I started using it the first time around, and I used to use medium and tan mixed together. So when they came out with medium tan, I was like, oh yay, I don't have to buy two now. Right, and I'm just gonna wipe my brush off as well as I can. This is the It Cosmetics double brush. It's in the number 7, and I like this a lot. I don't usually use this to like blend my concealer out. If anything, I'll place it and then I'll blend with either this side or a sponge. So next we're going to go in with the Nude Glow. Again, this is in neutral tan. This shade definitely matches me better right now, and I really like the way that this feels on the skin. So just blending this out. Oh my goodness, the color difference right now is gonna be insane. This shade actually matches my body better than it does my face, because my face is a lot lighter than my body since I use a lot of sunscreen. These shades are definitely not a match. It's so funny. I'm gonna look so funny today, but luckily I'm doing most of the things I need to do at home. Now you can already kind of see right here, this definitely looks a lot more moisturized than this side. Obviously you can see a lot of hydration as well, but it's not as intense as this side right here. You can really see it on the high points versus right here. You can also see it in the same areas, but it's not as like crazy moisturizing as this one looks. For me, I can see a lot more of my freckling here than I can here, but I feel like you could build up the Nude Glow to get more coverage out of it. It's definitely possible, but I would recommend if you're gonna build it up, you'll definitely want to set it just so it doesn't look super greasy or it doesn't slip around. This isn't the longest wearing from what I can tell. I like to set them and it does perfectly fine for me throughout the day, but I know that if you're looking for like that full coverage wear all day, you might want to set it with a powder. Oh man, the color difference is so bad. Please ignore the difference in shade, but so far I can definitely see that the finish is different. It definitely is giving me that natural healthy radiance here, where this one is going to be that natural finish. Definitely more full on this side than it is on this side, in my opinion, just because I can see a little bit more of my freckling, and you can see I have a couple spots here and I can still sort of see it. It's taken away most of the redness, but it's still kind of there. This pretty much sits on my skin the same way that this one does, and by that I mean that it's not caking, it's not pilling anywhere. It went on pretty much the same. They apply pretty much the same, you know, like everything other than the finish and the fact that the Nude Glow has skincare ingredients. I see a lot of similarities in the two, and if you want full coverage, you can definitely get it from this, but you'll kind of have to work for it on this one, and it may just be like a medium full coverage at that point, you know. Maybe I'll blend down these lines a little better. All right, so this is what it looks like when it's just freshly applied. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna finish my face, and I'm gonna come back to you guys and let you see like the finished look and kind of tell you what the process of applying the rest of my makeup, like how it goes. So I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. I finished my full face of makeup. I set the face as well. And if you guys are wondering about this lip combo, it is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Cold Brew, topped with the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Muse lipstick, and then lastly the Buxom White Russian gloss. So that's that, and let's get into my thoughts now. All right, so I'm closer here to the camera and I'm looking at my mirror right here, and honestly, I'm not seeing a huge difference. They look pretty much the same. They set on the skin pretty much the same. I set my under eyes with some powder. I concealed, set them with powder. I used a cream blush from M Cosmetics on both sides, and I put that onto a brush, and then I applied it to my face. That way it wouldn't move or mess up either of the CC creams, because I find that's the best way for me to apply cream blushes, is to do it on a brush and then apply it to the face versus sticking it straight onto the skin. Powder bronzer, and I think it did really well, both sides. They're pretty much sitting identical. If anything, I have a lot of glow going on my cheeks here because of that stick blush. I didn't set that with a powder, actually. I set all around it, and I left that because I like that hydrated looking cheek. I love that look and that effect. I'm not seeing a huge difference. I mean, maybe the coverage is a little better on this side versus this side, but truly comparing them, they look pretty much the same. I'm like really sitting here trying to see a big difference in them. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything major sticking out to me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel really bad that I don't have more input. I can't, there's really nothing. If I wanted to be really nitpicky, this shade matches me better, and I'm not quite sure if they have a neutral tan in the original. So I'm going to check in with you guys in a couple hours to show you exactly how it's wearing throughout the day. Maybe we'll see a bit of a difference there. I powdered pretty much the same, and I set everything the same way too. So we'll be able to gauge that and see how everything wears on top, as well as like how my oils come through throughout the day. So I will check back in with you guys in a couple of hours. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's been about 5 hours now since I've put on both of the It Cosmetics CC creams, and now we're just going to talk about my thoughts. I did ask my fiance as well as my sister what they thought about each side of my face without telling them which one was which, so I'll give you guys that feedback as well as my own thoughts. All right, so here's the face 5 hours later. Again, this is the Nude Glow side, and then this is our original side. Now, if I'm being super nitpicky, I can see that I have a little bit more glow right in here on my cheek. Can you guys see that? Like, I have a little bit more oil production right over here. Oh yeah, you can really see it in this light. And then versus this side, I still have some oil production as well, but it's not coming through as harshly. You can see here, not as bad, right? So, I mean, that's really the only difference. They have been sitting on the face pretty much the same the entire day. I did ask my fiance which side complexion wise looked better, and he did say that this side looked better because he said everything just looks more even. So I'm guessing that's because of the full coverage claim of the original one versus the medium coverage of this one. I also asked my sister and she honestly could not tell a difference, and to be honest, when I just like look in the mirror really quickly, I can't really tell a difference either, other than the oil right here. All of that to say, I really think the only like major difference with this is the fact that the Nude Glow has skincare, like I said earlier, and the original does not. So if you were looking for those added benefits, the Nude Glow would be really nice. It does give you that same sort of finish. It is going to be a little microscopically more radiant than the original, but it does have those skincare benefits. And in my eyes, I'm honestly like, well, why not? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that this is a fail. I didn't really expect a huge difference. I will admit, I didn't really think there was going to be a giant difference from these two, but I'm glad to know that I like this one because like I said earlier, the other ones that they've come out with I haven't been a fan of, and this has been so far the only one that I really do enjoy. So I'm going to continue using them. I'll probably just use them interchangeably. So now I'll have one for like my winter more pale months, and then I'll have one for my summer more like tan months, so that's nice to know. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. Nothing really has changed with the formulation that I can tell when it comes to wear. Again, this is just based on like how it looks, but that's everything for this one. Let me know if you guys are a fan of the IT Cosmetics CC creams, if you're planning on picking up the Nude Glow, or if there's something that's just kind of bringing you to just want to keep using that original formula. I'd really like to know y'all's thoughts on it. But if you found this video helpful or if you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!